Hey everybody, it is Saturday and I'm headed to class. Got everything done for English, so I'm caught up for today. So when I get home, my plan is to take a nap probably, because I'm probably going to be pretty tired. And then I'm going to go and study on my history. Basically what I'm going to do is reread the 4 chapters and then go back over those tests, all the pre-test stuff that I did. So I'm hoping that I can get all that done, and then tomorrow I can come over here around noon or so and be ready and take the test and do good, and then I'll start on the second set of chapters, which is chapters 5 through 8, and then take that test next Saturday or Sunday and get that done too. What the heck? Oh, sorry, there's a van full of people just standing over there in the parking lot. So anyway, I'm gonna go in, turn in my paper, and settle in, and hopefully this class goes quick today because I'm ready to go home and go back to bed. Alright, so I'm done with class. Turned in my paper, and now we have a research paper due in 2 weeks. And then next week I gotta do this. It's really just like doing a summary of someone else's paper. So she gave us a packet and we have to do a summary on it. So that'll be due next week. And then I'm gonna go ahead. I pretty much know what I want to do my research paper on, but what she wanted us to do was to come up with a question and then let it lead us into more questions, and then pick one of those questions and write our research paper on that. And I kind of already know what I'm going to do. I just have to think through it, and because I already started with like questions like in my head. And we went to the library today, worked with the librarian, even though I had already been to the library before when I checked out those other books, and the librarian at the other campus worked with me on that. So speaking of that other campus, they have the book that I need, that I'm gonna need for this paper. So I have to go over there and get that. What the heck? Oh, I'm burning up. It's nearly 80 degrees. So anyway, that's my next paper that I got to work on. So hopefully she likes this one. I did let my wife read it last night. It is about her. It's actually about our first date. So she wanted us to tell a story from our life and be like extremely expressive. And so there's one comment I made in there that my wife loved, and she like kept mentioning last night after she read it. And it's one of those things where you describe, like I described the way that she smells, not like stinky smell, but like when I first met her and even till today, and I said that she smells like sunshine. And I don't mean like she smells like lemons like you would think, like dish soap that's, got a sun on it or something. It's really not a smell, it's all of my senses. So like if you go outside when it's been cloudy, like it's cloudy today, and let's say it's wintertime's over, springtime's coming, and you go outside for the first time and the sun's beating down on you and there's fresh air blowing around you, and it's just that feeling that you get. And when you breathe in, you really don't smell anything, but then you smell everything. And it's, I don't know, it's a feeling that I basically interpreted into a smell. And so I think my professor is going to actually like that part as much as my wife did. It's one of those things that you have to think about, because at first glance it doesn't really make sense, and then it kind of does when you think about the meaning behind it. And so my wife actually loved it, and our roommate read it, and she's the one that did my evaluation on it for class. And so my wife said, "What would you describe our roommate as smelling like?" And I said, "Raccoon's ass," because I was being a jerk. I was just playing. But I told her that our roommate wears this, what we call stripper juice. It's basically like this Bath and Body Works spray that strippers wear. So I told my wife, I said that she kind of smells like glitter. And glitter really doesn't have a scent, but I equate that to, strippers wearing glitter and those perfumes involved, and seeing, kids drawing with glitter, or like a little kid's princess party and there's glitter everywhere. And so it's really not a smell, it's not a scent, it's it's a little different than that. So, but anyway, hopefully my professor likes that part. I think she will. But now I get to go home and study my history and hopefully take my test tomorrow and pass the stupid thing. All right, everybody. I went ahead and took my test Sunday afternoon and thought I would give you guys the results, and I failed again. So at this point, I'm just done. My wife's wants me to keep trying and trying and trying, but basically they build this test so that you have to remember everything that you read. You have to know it by heart. The practice tests and all that don't do a bit of good. None of those questions are worded that way. And then they give you an extra answer on each one. So it's multiple choice, but they give you 5 answers, and they reword the answers, and it's damn near impossible to do unless you know by heart all this crap. And so, to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to be able to pass it. I'm not going to be able to pass this class. I'm going to have to take it as an actual class to be able to ever pass it. So it was a big waste of money, and I should have never done it. In fact, I probably shouldn't have gone to school, because this is such a pain in the ass and I hate it. I mean, I ultimately don't see the purpose of it. I don't think it's going to ever get me anywhere in life, and it's just causing me more stress than I want it to, and it's taking me away from things that I like. Well, I'm glad my battery died when it did and gave me time to calm down a little. So I actually came home and then went to Best Buy and looked around in Staples and talked to my friends, and then went over to our friend's house and borrowed their lawnmower and mowed pretty much the whole yard. So I only lacked just a little bit. Our roommate, who's supposed to be mowing and isn't, is going to have to finish it tomorrow, because by the time I get home it'll be dark. So I'm tired. And then we went to eat real quick, and then went grocery shopping real quick, and now I gotta finish getting everything, all the videos uploaded and edited and uploaded to YouTube. So I'm way behind. So anyway, I am going to study this week for test number 2 for history. Depending on how I do on it is whether I'm going to continue. If I can get like a 76 or 78 on it, then I'll be back at passing, because I'm really close. I got a 64, so I need 6 points. I need at least a 76 to average me back out down to 70, and then the other 2 I'm going to have to get 70 on, so at very minimum. So we're going to try it and see what happens. But yeah, I was able to calm down quite a bit, and mowed the grass, and so that was a couple of hours out of my day. And I hate mowing grass, but I felt like I needed to do it to calm myself down. So I'm good and calm now, I guess. That's what you could say. But anyway, there is no Sunday whatever video because of me having to go take a test and mowing the lawn and all of that. And the big reason I mowed the lawn is because we thought it was going to rain. Luckily, well, and unluckily it didn't. It's just freezing ass cold outside. But oh yeah, and my wife shaved my head and trimmed my beard up. So now I just got the long goatee instead. So anyway, that's pretty much my weekend in a nutshell. So hopefully I'll have a better week this week. I do have an interview for a full-time position at my job on Tuesday, so I'll let you guys know how that goes, but it'll probably be a while till I hear anything. I think I knew I didn't get the other job like 2 weeks before the guy who got it actually found out. And then finally I had said, have they ever said anything to you? And he said, no. Did they say something to you? And I said, yeah, they said I didn't get it. So they hadn't even told him yet. So he found out a couple of weeks. I guess he found out like the same day that he had asked me. I guess they called him into the office right after that and said, hey, you got the job. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to try to get back on schedule and start doing these Sunday whatever videos. I have some really cool ideas. So I'm going to start working on that. And I still need to film something with the GoPro, and I'll get that started. Hopefully someday this week I'll figure out something I can do with the GoPro. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Then if you like a video, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Leave me a message. You can hit me up on Twitter. It is YouTube_Frank. I will see you all tomorrow.